Take the back roads off Route 231 and cross the Wea Creek. You will come to Wea Creek Orchard, a family farm that has been a pillar of Lafayette, Indiana for 8 generations. Outside the orchard, I met Perry Kirkham, an owner of this peach, apple, and grain farm.
Welcome. It's a great day. You got nice weather.
It looks like you got some gorgeous peaches.
Yeah, grab yourself a peach.
After welcoming me, Perry shared stories about the farm. One was about a child who wandered into the orchard and got lost among the peaches.
We've got a lot of these that have started to collapse. Well, once you get in here, pretend you're right here, and you've got limbs collapsed all around you, and you're not as tall as I am, so you can't see. And so we've got a child in here, worked his or her way in, and couldn't hear anything because the leaves kind of dampened the sound. You get distracted by the color. And it was scary for that child. I mean, it's kind of funny later, but still, you know, I mean, that's a bad situation to be caught out in an orchard. Remember when I was little, I used to like being in things like this, right? You just work your way through here and, hey, Mom, look, there's a nice one over there. Then all of a sudden you look up and you can't see anybody. You can kind of hear some muffled voices out there, but it's kind of scary. There's probably a few out here that like to get lost too, but it's scary when you're that little.
To make these trees so full of fruit, it turned out that the Kirkham family had hired men from Trinity Life Ministry, a faith-based rehabilitation program that connects recovering drug addicts with work opportunities.
I was a little bit skeptical of the men. Some of them still had terms to serve, wearing ankle bracelets. And then when they came here, I got acquainted with them and worked with them. They are fantastic. Great witnesses for their faith. 3 or 4 that was my favorites. And I had the chance sometimes to ask for them, especially. Very ambitious and very cooperative.
And why do you think they were so anxious to learn and so ambitious?
I think it was humility.
Yeah, good point.
They felt like they hit bottom, and so they were anxious to do anything they could do to improve their life. One of the boys that I got particularly close to was Tim Bartlett.
I got the chance to speak with Tim. He proudly explained how he'd built a trellis system to hold up the apples.
So this here is the high tensile wire that we'd stretch and fight all the way, and as we weaved it through the trees, working from one post to the next post, we would connect them to these ratchets. The tension's what helps hold the trees up. It was a great piece just to know that you were accomplishing what it took to keep these trees growing and producing.
Tim supported the apple trees, and in turn, they had supported him.
It's just been a blessing to work with these guys.
Like family.
Yes, definitely.
I think we've learned from each other.
Yep.
With God's love.
Yes,
Sure.
amen. Yes, amen.
The more rural people I meet, the more I become convinced that behind every crop, on every farm, is a story that needs to be told.
Harry said his favorite thing about farming is getting to start each season with a new crop.
For a fresh chance to do things better than last year.
No, these peaches are pretty juicy.
But Perry will find a way to make them even sweeter next year.
My hands are so sticky. Well, thanks for watching.
And see you in the fields ahead.